Pop Culture Meltdown.
Hey, get ready! It's the Pop Culture Meltdown with Lou Pellegrino and Chris Libertini. Yeah!
Louis, we've been teasing it all episode, and it's almost about that time to go get Sour Shoes.
It's for those of you who know who this man is, you're in for a treat. For those of you who don't, you will become immediate fans when you hear this guy. All right, I gave you his number. Call him up.
Let me call Sour Shoes.
See if he answers the phone. This will be funny if you call us home and his mom answers and we have to wait.
All right, dialing music. Here we go. We got dialing music. I pick up the telephone. Louis, don't lose your mind.
Do you know how to use that thing?
I read about it in the movies. This one should work, Louis.
Let's see.
This should be Sour Shoes.
Yep. You can ask for him.
I'll ask for Sour?
Yes.
Do you think Alec Ogletree knows Kevin Ogletree?
I wonder if he does, Sour.
And how about Otis Thorpe? Does he know James Oglethorpe?
I wonder if Otis Thorpe knows Jim Thorpe.
Hey.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Sour.
Hey, you look really good.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Oh, hello. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Sour. Oh, hi. You sound so dreamy, Sour. Dreamy.
There you go. There you go. Nice. Takei's in there? Nice.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
What's the
difference between snowmen and snow ladies?
What's that, Jackie the Joke Man?
Snowballs. What did Santa Claus do that Tiger Woods didn't?
What did Santa Claus do that Tiger Woods didn't?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Santa Claus quit after ho, ho, ho.
Tremendous, Sour. Sour, yesterday, take me to yesterday, Sunday afternoon. It's a football Sunday.
Football Sunday.
And I was listening on Sunday, right?
Right.
And I was sitting there, and Debbie walked in with the snacks, and what happened was I hear Sour Shoes on the radio calling the Giants post-game show as Michael from Mayo Pack.
Woo! Hi, it's Lance Meadow back with Jeff Eagles. Welcome back to the Giants post-game show. Let's head off to the phones now. Go to Mayo Pack and say hello to Michael, who's been on patiently waiting.
And you know what the best part about the whole thing is?
What?
He kind of knew who you were, but he didn't know who you were.
Yeah, until I said at the end when Jeff Eagles said, I'm a little disappointed, Michael, that you didn't mention me coming up to the grand opening of Stop and Shop.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
From Pinocchio's Pizza.
He did bring that up.
And I said, yeah, actually I did. Actually, was talking like Mike Francesa to you.
He did. And he's like, okay, thanks.
Okay, I'm trying. And by the way, when he was here, I said to him, it's a post-game show that, by the way, goes on for hours. Okay. The Giants.
It does go on for hours.
They sign on at 11:30 in the morning. 11:30 in the morning, and they don't go off the air until 7 at night. I mean, Rip Van Minko already's got a beard down to his. And Rico shaves every day. And he had a beard all the way down.
If you're listening to this and you're not in the New York market, you may have no idea who these people are. But this makes us really happy and laugh because he's talking about New York sports radio personalities: Mike Francesa, John Minko.
Oh, God. Sorry, you're killing it. I love you, baby.
The Jackie Martling impressions are fantastic. But the guy that I want to talk to, and I hope he's there.
Yes.
How did you know that I was going to John Sterling?
That's right.
I wanted to hear about the Yankees off season. A little hot stove for you.
Oh, things are going swimmingly in Yankee Doodle Land.
Because they do it right.
Oh, they do. Just like Rolex, and just like William Barthman's, and just like Remax. Nobody does real estate better than Remax.
But that's baseball, Susan.
And Gallagher's, where they come.
For the steak. It was funny. I was reading a great column by Joel Sherman.
Tree too.
You know, it was great. You know, you talk about acquisitions, and I just think it's hogwash. By the way, I wonder where hogwash originated from. Was it actually a hog getting washed?
Isn't that the sister school to Hogwarts?
Yeah. Did
need to have an all-star at every position.
Yeah.
I fell in love with those Yankee teams that had Butch Weiniger behind the plate and Bobby Meacham at shortstop.
Andy Stankiewicz at second base.
Andy Stankiewicz.
Or Horace Clark. Or, John, I'm remembering some of those great Yankee teams of the early 70s, and you never can find a Yes Network Yankeeography from the early 70s.
Oh, Susan Waldman, we're very excited to speak with you. We're very happy to have you both on, John Sterling and Susan Waldman, talking about Yankee baseball. Thank you both for coming on.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Susan and I, we had our big breakfast together, Yankee Hot Stove, on the Yes Network later on.
And John, are you going to be wearing your scarf, your Yankees scarf?
Oh, absolutely. I love winter because you can really show off all the great gifts, all the clothes that you can't wear in the balmy summers around here. Especially this past summer with so much rain and humidity. Oh, it was brutal. You can't wear any of your fine clothes. So,
especially after the fire, John. Right.
Right. I have my great ascot, and you know what I do love? I love members only, and they want to remind you to do clothes and not drugs. And the one thing I love is I have my Eddie Bauer out right now.
Oh yes, of course.
And Susan, I'm wearing Michael Kors, and I love wearing Susan Graver. Isaac Mizrahi.
Ms. who? I don't miss you at all. Anyway, getting back to the Yankee talk, I have a home run call for Manny Machado.
Uh-oh.
There it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Macho man. Whoa. I've got to be a machacho man. Machado. No. I've got to be a Machado. Love him. Love the body. No, I don't want that act because I don't want them to acquire any of somebody else's.
Why do you have to acquire, Mike Francesi? Why do you have to be somebody else's star?
Right. You got to have your own star, like Judge.
Right. Why do you need an all-star at every position? I mean, this is you need a cat. You need a catcher. Come on. You don't need another Kluber. Kluber can't do it in the big spot. You think the Yankees are Kluber?
Hey, Sarah, have you seen any good new movies lately?
Oh, yeah. You know what I saw the other day? Oh,
What'd you say?
Great. I saw The Goonies. What a great movie.
Ooh, is that your first time seeing The Goonies?
Ooh.
I
loved it.
And what was your favorite part?
The Truffle Shuffle.
The Shuffle Shuffle. And when Sidney Lauper comes in with The Goonies are good enough, good enough.
That's right.
You know who was called the Goon Squad, right? The 1993 Yankees.
Oh, that's correct.
Is that with Steve Balboni and Danny Tartable?
Yes, Jimmy Leyritz.
Oh, yes.
Mickey Stanley.
Yeah.
And John Habian in the pen.
John Habian in the pen.
Habeas corpus.
That's right.
Habeas corpus, and that's an excellent job with this whole shenanigans with the 9th District Court. I mean, this is terrible what the Democrats are doing. Awful job. And I think Kavanaugh, I was very happy about Justice Kavanaugh. I loved it.
Kavanaugh.
They turned around the election.
That's funny.
Right. Kavanaugh.
Right.
Hi, Sean Hannity here. It's good we're talking to Chris Libertini and Lou Pellegrino.
Both great Americans, right?
Great Americans. I want to talk to you about Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, the home of the most sizzling steak in America. Tell me your good friend Sean sent you. Get a glass of wine, and tell me your good friend Sean sent you.
Your good friend Sean.
77 WABC. Sid and Bernie in the morning.
Hey, it's Sid Rosenberg. We're back. What's up, Slappy?
Very good.
Very
good.
So what does Sid think about the New York Giants? Can they make the playoffs?
You know how to help, and I'm going to give you my picks. They need the Vikes to lose to the Saints tonight. To the Seahawks tonight out in Seattle. Very possible. They need the Dolphins to ride that momentum from yesterday to beat the Vikes. Buffalo already did that early in the season. So you need 2 losses out of the Vikes. You need the Panthers, Carolina, to lose 2 games. That's excellent points, Sid. You need Carolina to lose to the Saints, to the Yanks. And then you need the Rammies to beat the Eagles, the Lambs to beat the Eagles. You're also going to need somewhere in the mix, you're going to need another Eagle loss. They have Houston coming in, 9 easy feet. Texans riding high, winning 9 out of their last 10. You're also going to need a little help. You need the Packers to lose 1 game. Get a little loss, 1 loss out of the Packers, and then you're all set. You got all the losses. You need the Redskins, of course. You also need to have them stumble, lose 2 games out of their final 3. I think what we saw yesterday, that's very possible. But aside from that, you need the Giants to win That's right, dog. You need the Giants to win 3 straight. Tough matchups. I was talking to Lou about this. They've got the Titans at home. Titans will have a 9-day rest. They're running the ball well. But then you get to go up to Indianapolis to play the Colts. That's not easy. The Giants haven't beaten the Colts in the Manning era.
No, you're exactly right. You know who else is a really big Giants fan? Our friend who just got out of rehab, Artie Lang. How's he? How you doing, Art?
Hey, what's up? So I put one of my favorite things is when the Giants win, it makes the macaroni and meatballs. Chris Libertini tastes so much better. When there's a Giant win, my mom's, I got 3 extra kitchens in my house down at the shore, so my mom could cook like gabagool and sausage and peppers and shrimp scampi and some eggplant parmesan. So when the Giants win, it makes it taste that much better. I put down 9 G's on that game yesterday. Because it reminded me of the early December game back in 1986 when the Giants wrapped up the NFC East when they beat the Redskins down in RFK on their way to the 14-2 season on December 6th, 1986. And then it reminded me a little bit of the Wellington-Mara game in 2004. You remember that game?
Yes.
The Giants.
That's where the Wellington-Mara kids were on the 50-yard line, right?
Right, and the Giants took their frustrations out on the Redskins, and that turned that season around.
Sour, talk to me about what's going on today. What's going to happen? Have you had lunch yet? Have you had breakfast? Talk to me here.
I had oatmeal for breakfast.
Okay, and what are we having for lunch?
Lunch is going to be roasted turkey.
Oh, I like that.
Roasted turkey with a little bit of leftover cranberry sauce that was in the freezer that we brought down.
Okay.
And Mommy made sweet potato, so I'll have that with it.
Very nice. And now is that on 2 pieces of bread?
Nope. Just plain with cranberry sauce.
Oh, very nice.
Any brown gravy?
Oh, yes. Finished the gravy the other day. I did have that with it on Thursday. But you know what we had yesterday?
What'd you have yesterday?
Gravy.
Oh.
With sausage and pork.
Oh.
No Pinocchio's pizza.
No.
Now, did we get the pork? Did we get the
conscience be your guide?
Did we get the pork at Stop and Shop around the corner?
Yeah, and remember they're official sponsor of the New York Giants.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh.
Let your conscience be your guide. Aww. And then so when we ate, I had 1 slice of toasted Italian bread.
Ooh.
Knock up the gravy. Ooh. It was so good. Why? What did you have yesterday?
Yesterday?
I'm gonna speak in our voice.
Oh boy.
Yesterday? Yeah, I'll tell you what I had yesterday. I went to Hooters on Saturday night. And then Hooters made me give me extra food, so I went and I heated it up yesterday.
Oh, it's at least better left over because all the juice is so good.
It was so good.
Can I taste your juice?
Hi, Christina.
Christina Palumbo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, look at him.
Hi. Christina.
It's so much amazing, Christina, how you look like Lauren Shahadi. And you sound like her, too.
Lord Johnny. What, from MLB Network?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the joke about the jihadi joke I have?
Oh,
No. I have never heard this one.
Oh, okay. Did you hear about Did you hear about the guy that has to have reconstructive surgery?
You mean the terrorist that has to have reconstructive?
Yeah. He had to have jihadi John surgery. I told that joke at the Laugh Factory. I told that joke at the Laugh Factory.
Jihadi John surgery.
Because, Baba Booey and I went out to Afghanistan. And we saw some weird shit. So did Nick DiBala came with us. You ever notice when Artie says DiBala, whenever he says peas, it's a B, DiBala, Nick DiBala. And when he says Newark, it's Narc, New Jersey.
Well, that's like Oil and Earl. And the Turlet.
My grandmother says that.
Jersey. He's got the David Lee Roth Jersey.
Yeah,
thing.
Jersey. I don't have that.
Yeah, he has the David Lee Roth. Remember in Yankee Rose? Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut. to go.
Hey, Sour, what about you? Do you say Long Island or do you say Long Island?
I say Long Island.
You say Long Island.
I do notice, though, when Gary Delvati talks, he stretches the last words of every sentence.
Well, it's because he's trying not to have that.
Right. It's like a hybrid. It's like a Connecticut. Which is funny about Connecticut is because Connecticut you'll find Fairfield County, points north and points east. You have a Western New York accent thrown in there. Like you'll hear bananas, you'll hear salad, you'll hear
right.
Conversation, napkin.
Conversation. It's almost like South.
It's very
Real
similar. It's not the stretchiness of the O's though. You don't hear phone.
Yep. Well,
like
phone.
Jenks, you're on the air.
Yeah.
Thanks. Go ahead. Hey, so I called I got a call back from CNN yesterday. Hey, Howard, good morning, Howard. So I made some calls yesterday, and they called me back and they threatened me. And the guy says, "I used my radio voice. Hi, this is Captain Jenks." No, this isn't Captain Jenks. This is his secretary. So I had them believing that I have a secretary, and I make all these prank calls. Dopey. What a dopey thing to do, right?
You're amazing, and that's all. And that's of course what South Jersey you're doing.
Yeah. Thanks, Jenks.
Hey, Sour Shoes.
That's terrible.
How do you feel about the Mets trading for Robinson Cano?
Robinson! Hello, this is Robinson Cano, and I'm not playing baseball. I'm listening to Traffic and Whip It Together on News Radio 888W, CBS.
Nicely done.
Robinson.
Recorded.
I'm Howie Rose, and, you know, it was a salary dump, to say the least, for the Mariners, but I do fear the Mets did give away too much. Lou and I talked about this in the pregame the other day.
In the pregame.
With Josh Lewin, who's on his way back to San Diego. And I think the Mets did give away too much as far as the farm system goes.
Okay.
And you're not too sure about how is he going to be. He's going to be spotty as Diaz in relief when he's got to close a game in late July. He's going to be a little spotty. Is he going to be able to get it done in the mix? Sometimes you're better off using some organizational guys to come up and close games. They liked what they had with Gesellman. I like what they had with Lugo. But I'm a little weary that this Edwin Diaz may have a tough time here in New York. It's a whole different ball of apples.
What have you been digging? What have you been listening to?
I love Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah?
No tears, he's left to cry. And I'm giving it up, picking it up. Picking it up, picking it up, picking it up, picking it up.
I'm always making for nothing, got to have it. How am I gonna get through? How am I gonna get
Little
through?
Pet Shop Boys and Dusty Springfield. Very
We
nice.
tossed for hours, we dealt the team, we scoffed. What have I done to deserve this? Hey, it's Smoking Around Me, good 55 WPLJ. Who's this?
Hey, who's that?
Hey, it's Kim Ashley, 95.5 WPLJ.
Wow, Kim Ashley. Listen to you.
Yeah, Kim Ashley, it's PLJ Lunch. Who's that?
That's what, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Hey, it's Ray. PLJ's Ray Taylor with free rides. 12 o'clock free rides. Ray Taylor, Bill Evans coming up with the forecast. Bill Evans, if you're inside or outside right now, you want to take that extra coat out with you today. Tri-state area temperature's only getting up to 35, but the real feel is going to be like 29. Lows tonight dipping down in the 15 to 20 degree range. North and west of the city up there, only down to about 10 degrees. We've been coming up tomorrow. Sunny skies, but this 10 degrees below the lower temperature average will continue. Hey, just keep it right here on the Weekend Live. It's Johnny. Hey, it's Fast Jimmy Roberts. Who's this?
Listen to you, Sour Shoes.
Hollywood.
That's funny. Oh, my
Sour,
God.
you are an absolute legend.
I love you.
Quick question for you, Sour. Are you on Instagram?
No.
Do you have Facebook?
No. Oh, I think. I'm not sure.
Do you have AOL?
Can you hear me, darling? Can you hear me? SOS, AOL. When you're gone, how can I ever try to live on?
So
Do you remember when Peter Cetera made a remake of that?
I do actually. Sour,
Yeah.
what is
She's
the
very
greatest television show that you love to watch?
Mr. Belvedere.
Gee.
Brings
Lights on the China. Yeah, there you go. Leon Redbone.
your cares, and you drop-kicked your jacket as you came through the door.
No one cares.
George! Sometimes we come turned around, but we can't
Wesley?
be. According to your new arrival, life is more than mere survival. Maybe we can live the good life.
Hey, yesterday you mentioned Alf and the Alf Christmas special.
Oh.
Really? Alf, you know, if you remember the old net, before you get up for that final snack, I want you to know we'll be right back. Good night, Mrs. Rockmonic, wherever you are. Alf, get out from under the bed. Brian, what?
Sorry, Dad. Alf just wanted to use the phone to call the Home Shopping Network.
And Brian, I ran up a $600 phone bill. Sorry, Willie.
I love the ha. Hey, let me ask you this question. Have you seen the new Bohemian Rhapsody movie in the theaters?
Oh, I loved it. I didn't see it, but I loved the coming attractions.
Okay, I love that. And what's your favorite?
Did you get that? I said, what about, they always talk about coming attractions. What about the coming extractions? Shake it up.
Shake it up.
Mama
What is?
just killed Pharrell. She put a gun up to my head. And I can dim the lights and play a tune full of ooh la. There she goes again. My good old-fashioned lover boy. Ooh, don't stop me now. Don't stop, Pharrell. Let's having a good time. I don't want to stop it. I'm like
It's
a
scary.
racing
It's so scary
It's
how
amazing.
accurate it is.
I gotta go. Stop it. I'm burning through the night. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit.
It's amazing. I mean, I worked for the guy for 6 years, maybe longer, and it's the most accurate impression of him ever.
Sour, you are an absolute
give me
pleasure.
a little death on 2 legs. Give me a little death on... You suck my blood like a leech. You break the law and you preach. You suck my brain till it hurts. You're taking all my money.
My God.
And you are more.
It's like if I wasn't in studio with him all those
Queen of
nights.
the seas. Put your money where your mouth is. You are fool. Death on 2 legs.
Hey, Sour, do you have a favorite Christmas song that you'd like to do either in a Francesa voice or something of your own volition? What do you get? A little samba?
I picture Lou Pellegrino and Chris creeping down to the Christmas tree.
Oh, nice.
Coming down, and the big wheel is there, and the tongue. Oh, also, did you get Ninja Turtles?
Oh, of course. I got Leonardo.
Aw, how'd you do it? Hungry hippos.
I always run out. I always run out of the balls on the hungry hippos.
How about Connect 4? Pretty sneaky, sis. Child World.
Tremendous.
Aw,
Here we go. Oh, what child is this
Dashing through the snow. Come on, Mike.
Oh, there it is.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Mike, you like snowblowing, right?
Here we go, okay? Laughing all the way. Oh my, bobtail rings, ooh, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle my balls, jingle them all the way. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, oh, jingle all the way. Hey, it's Tony Danza. How you doing?
Hey, Tony. Listen, don't tell Angela that you're here.
Mona, how could you?
Mona.
Mona, how could you?
Jonathan.
Samantha.
If the whole show was just him saying the names of these people the whole time. Mona! Jonathan! Samantha!
You gotta remember, it had growing pains could do a cold open following that show. That's how successful it was.
Amazing.
What was your favorite Friday night lineup? Full House? Or was it the Urkel? Did you like Urkel's getting thrown into the 8 o'clock slot and then followed by Boy Meets World?
Perfect Strangers.
Yeah, it was Perfect Strangers. Yeah. But that was called what? That was called something.
TGIF. wasn't it?
TGIF. TGIF. Remember that song?
Don't forget this one. As the days go by.
Oh, yes.
Step by step. Day by
Yeah.
What a terrible show that was. And that was on after Full House.
The girls were hot on
But that
show.
was like after Full House,
I
wasn't it?
used to love Stacey Keenan when I was younger.
Excellent point.
Stacey Keenan.
Excellent point.
Mike Keenan's.
Mike Keenan, that's
yeah, right. Exactly. Iron Mike's
Mike.
daughter. Not
Don't
really.
forget Alexis, the middle girl, and of course you had the girl coming over from the Suzanne Summers' previous marriage, who came over. It was almost like a modern day Brady Bunch.
Yes.
Yeah, they tried, but it was horrible.
They tried.
Horrible.
They did have 9 seasons though.
That's a good point. What about when?
Patrick Duffy, that was the name. Patrick Duffy, excellent name.
What about when they had the Golden Girls and then they had
That was Saturday
Empty
night.
Nest?
That was NBC
Saturday?
on Saturday nights.
Oh, Empty Nest with Richard Mull.
That's right.
Yes.
And then do you remember who used to come over?
Richard Mulligan.
Yes, who lived next door? Who lived next
Joe
door to
Azusa.
Richard? That's right.
David Leisure.
Him.
Oh, sorry, David
Come
Leisure.
on. What's going on here?
You're going to like the way you look.
That's
Yes.
I guarantee it.
That's right. That's right.
What were you going to say about next door? You had.
I was going to ask who lived next door, but Louis ruined it.
Richard Mulligan on Empty Nest. Who was his neighbor?
Oh, and now I'm getting mixed up with Amen, Raleigh.
Yes.
And,
Raleigh's real name was Jester Hairston. Why do I know this stuff? I have no idea.
and remember, before that 227, Calvin was a big Redskins fan.
Oh,
Sure.
yes, he was. That was
Regina King used to be on that show, too.
Excellent job out of you.
Thank you.
That's such a great show.
No place like home.
That's right.
When your family's gone, you can never alone
And Marla Gibbs actually sang the theme song.
Oh, she did? That's
Yes.
right. That's right. No, we can fly high. Do you remember the promo for that during the 1984 Summer Games?
Think so.
What was that?
227 is the place to be with Marla Gibbs and her family. And then it's an all-new NBC as 227.
If that's
moves to an
true-
all-new 30-time slot.
Hold on. Now.
Tremendously done, my friend. Tremendously
My
done.
sister Sam, who took up the 9 o'clock spot. And then, of course, Give Me a Break.
Oh, Nell Carter.
Years of Facts of Life. It was on a downturn, you know. Boy, but I got to tell you, it's already that Joe Polachek. She did it for me. I used to love Joe because not a lot of makeup. It reminded me of this chick that I used to ride motorcycles with. And we used to go out. We used to ride out to Seaside Heights, and the girl was a clone of Nancy McKeon.
Nancy McGain. I don't think I know.
Nancy McKeon?
Nancy McKeon. Joe
From
Polachek.
Facts of Life. Yeah, Joe Polachek.
My bad.
Recently on Dancing with the Stars. How about that?
Oh, look at you. Hey, nice job out of you.
It was so great, though, being together at WABC Studios, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude, that was really great to see you, brother. And it was really great that you came in. And, you know, I always love chilling with you. And I respect you. And you're amazing and the whole deal. So thanks, as always, for being with us. And, you know, we'll definitely talk to you in a little bit. All right, brother? That was absolutely brilliant.
Awesome.
And I love you, Sour Shoes.
Michael, thanks,
the
buddy.
day that I cannot breathe any more breath, Sour Shoes. You're the best.
Aw, thank you.
Awesome.
Much love, Bubby.
What is that word they always say? An IU.
Oh, right.
IU.
An IU. Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you again, Sour.
Michael, I'll call you tomorrow, buddy.
One of those incorrect, one of those politically correct things. Can't you say I love you? Can't put God in anything anymore? It's a terrible job. I've had it.
Thank you.
God forbid we mention anything that has to do with inner feelings and religion. This is terrible. It's an awful indictment of our society. Quick break with that.
See you, Mike.
Thank you, Bubby.
I love you.
Love you
too.
Pop Culture Meltdown.